Let's talk about Michael Saylor. He is the leader of MicroStrategy. I believe he's the president now. He was the CEO at one point. But he is out here at Bitcoin Miami, the annual gathering for Bitcoin enthusiasts, saying that he's not just interested in ordinals, he's having the company explore Bitcoin ordinals for app development. It's according to an interview with Decrypt. So ordinals are sort of the thing that has taken the Bitcoin world by storm. They're sort of NFT-like, a bit different in terms of the mechanics, but you can inscribe data, raw data, images, etc., onto the Bitcoin blockchain to be stored in perpetuity. We've seen these things go parabolic in the last month as people are inscribing all sorts of stuff onto the Bitcoin blockchain. It certainly has upset some of those described as Bitcoin maximalists, those with the laser eyes in their profile pictures, and they seem to be warring with another tribe of Bitcoin enthusiasts known as the magicians, inspired by the Taproot wizards. So that's pretty much it. Interesting to see MicroStrategy perhaps capitulating to the ordinals cause. I don't know. I wouldn't have guessed this one, but this is not the first time that Michael Saylor has commented on his interest in ordinals and the excitement they've created. Danny, I'm going to toss it to you. What do you think?
I don't think you could ever say capitulation and Michael Saylor in the same sentence. That man, he's on a mission, and the mission is to own all the Bitcoin, including yours. He buys Bitcoin, buys Bitcoin, buys Bitcoin, talks about Bitcoin. He is the Bitcoin maximalist, the one true Bitcoiner with MicroStrategy owning billions of dollars of the token. And in the past, he's come out strong against other chains that he sees as having less value because they go beyond the core idea of Bitcoin, that being decentralized money. Now he's going beyond the idea of decentralized money and embracing these new use cases for Bitcoin. I don't know, though, if it really counts as capitulation, or is it more so just an evolution of ideas? Because I don't know. For me, it's all about making Bitcoin fun again, and Bitcoin is more fun than it's been in a long time right now.
I mean, that's just like your opinion, man. You know, you got these warring factions who are animated by these different memes, right? Is Bitcoin just like money? It should just be just money. Or can Bitcoin be ordinals and BRC20 tokens that rhyme with, I'll just say it, whatever, shitcoins. Shitcoins on Bitcoin. Can it be inclusive of that as well? Oh my goodness. Shield your ears, everyone. So that, I think, is ultimately the funny thing that this suggests, right? Even the most diehard of Bitcoin maxis is saying, hey, look at this excitement, look at this energy, look at this innovation. And they're saying, okay, maybe this can be part of Bitcoin's narrative going forward, rather than just boring old Bitcoin as a store of value. It can also be inclusive of fun and innovation. But I don't know. Jen, what do you think?
I mean, Danny mentioned it, right? MicroStrategy holds billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, and we see every time there's talk about ordinals or these BRC20 tokens, the price goes up. And so I think that Michael Saylor has almost a duty to use his platform and talk about Bitcoin and what's happening with Bitcoin, and maybe is pumping his own bags. But I will say that when he was buying up all of this Bitcoin, I remember on the show we asked a bunch of times, like, what does MicroStrategy even do anymore? And MicroStrategy is into software development. And here, finally, we see Michael Saylor marrying his love for Bitcoin with what the company actually does, develop software. And so I think it's really interesting. He notes an example there. He talks about DocuSign, how DocuSign allows companies to get documents signed and store them securely. And if we were to think about using Bitcoin to have these inscriptions on a blockchain, if we're signing documents, I think it does make sense. And I think he's thinking in a really cool and innovative way. And finally, we're not just talking about Michael Saylor buying up a bunch of Bitcoin and holding onto it for dear life. We're talking about some use. And it's just like another story. Bitcoin's having its day in the sun. I love it. Anna, I'm going to toss it to you for last words.
Well, I think this is just not the first time when Michael Saylor tries to stay trendy on the topic of Bitcoin. He announced like 1 year ago maybe that MicroStrategy will be using Lightning in some way. Now he talks about ordinals. There are not that many details. There is it's not clear what exactly MicroStrategy will be doing with either Lightning or ordinals, but definitely good job giving the company another piece of publicity. And actually, it's really interesting to see where the ordinals are going and the whole Bitcoin community with these debates. So that's the whole other topic. Interesting to watch.
It is indeed interesting to watch, and there's surely many a conversation about it this week, right now, in Miami at the big conference. So